What is up, guys? It's Brillymister here and welcome to today's video. If you do enjoy the video, then don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment and subscribe, and hit all the links up down below to Twitch and Discord. Enjoy the video. What is up, everybody? It's Brillymister here and welcome to my new player or returning player tips and tricks for Runescape 3. So there's just a few tips and tricks here for anyone who is just starting out of the game or returning after any kind of prolonged period, which you might find helpful and useful. This isn't a top 5, mostly because there's more than 5 of them here, and they're also in no sort of particular order. They're just a few tips and tricks that I think that you guys might find useful if you're new to the game, like I said. Anyway, guys, enjoy the video. So the first tip is not even a tip to do with improving at the game, and this is just a big part of starting a new game. Make sure you explore and enjoy. Like, the best part of a game is that new bit where you're walking around, you don't really know what you're doing. You know, go kill goblins, go cut trees. Don't worry about efficiency and stuff like that. Just go and enjoy the game. Exploring organically and stuff like that is one of the most enjoyable parts of the game. Everyone has those like nostalgic feels back to when they were a noob. And if you are new at the game and learning it out, go do that. Go be a noob. Go do whatever you want to do. If you're enjoying the game, then it doesn't matter what else you do. So just explore organically, and that is one of the definitely best tips I can give you to being new to the game. You will experience it and grow your experience over time, but you can't ever get back your noob stages, which are definitely one of the more enjoyable bits of a game. So this next tip is actually a useful one. It's not to do with enjoyment. Just go around once you get into the game and unlock as many of the loadstones as you can get to, because you will be forever grateful for it. It just makes travelling around the game, moving between places, so much more enjoyable. I don't know if any of you have been playing for such a long time, then you'll remember times before the loadstones and having to walk everywhere, and there's just such a nice quality of life thing, just being able to basically quick teleport between loads and loads of locations for completely free. Definitely worthwhile as soon as you get into the game, going around and unlocking all the free to play ones and as many of the members ones as you can, just because it's so convenient and you'll definitely not regret it. So this next tip on this list here is quite a good one. This is one that I definitely think that quite a lot of new players won't know, and maybe even some returning players won't know. And it's actually a really underutilized, like I'm sure Jagex could like broadcast this more, and that's the use of /wiki in game. So if you ever need to know something, you've seen a boss or you want to get some information about a new weapon or something like that, and you know what it's called, if you just type in your game chat /wiki, then a space, and then whatever item you want. For example, I use Zaros Godsword there, and my next one is I can do /wiki giant mole, and it will instantly load up the RS wiki tab with all of the information about the thing that you just searched, which is absolutely awesome. It's a really easy, convenient way to get information, and then you can look further into it and go find a guide for it if it's a boss or whatever. But for just getting some quick, easy information, the /wiki command is invaluable. I use it all the time, and it's definitely something that you guys should consider using. The next tip on this list is don't ignore the early quests. This is actually a really important one, because I should have taken my own advice here, and I'm finding now that going back and doing all the low level beginner quests where the XP reward is now irrelevant to me and not rewarding basically. Whereas if you do them at the earlier levels, then they're a really good source of early XP, and you can skip the really horrible early low levels and skills and use them to skip ahead to decent levels. You'll need to come back and do them later on in the game anyway, as a lot of them unlock important stuff, and if you ever want to go for the completionist cape, then you need to do all of them anyway. And the other good thing is, if you're one of those people that's interested in the lore and the background of the game, then you want to go there and you can just read through them all. I'm personally more of a PVMer /skiller, so I just spacebar them, but if you are interested in the lore of the game, then go read through, and a lot of them have some really engaging storylines which you will definitely enjoy. There is a huge amount of quests for you to do, so you can get up to 413 quest points, and they range from like 1 to 5 quest points per quest, apart from Recipe for Disaster, which gives you 10. But they definitely are an enjoyable and a good part of the game to start out with, and they give you some sort of direction if you don't feel like you know what to do. The next tip up on the list is joining a clan or some sort of other community like Discord servers or something like that. The RS has its own official Discord server, and you can join any other Discord server as well. Link in the description of this video, by the way, guys. And clans as well. They're going to be full of lots of other players in the game that are willing to help you out. They're likely, most clans have clan events and stuff like that to do, and the game is just more fun to play with friends. You can find the clan to join on the RuneScape forums, the official RuneScape forum. There's a bit there where clan section for recruiting clans, or there's an actual clan bit on the community tab there where you can just like find a clan, join it as a guest and try and join it. I'm not going to tell you any clans that you should join. You can join a clan that suits you. There are varying clans from like PVM clans to general skilling clans to Iron Men only clans. So whatever you want to do, there is definitely going to be a clan for you out there somewhere. You just have to find it, and there will definitely be people in there that are going to be willing to give you help, advice, tips with stuff. They might even teach you new bosses and stuff like that if you're just starting to get into PVM and things like that. And like I said, games are more fun with friends, especially if you have a Discord server as well for the clan or anything you're in. And you can go into voice chat, chill, chat, have a laugh, and it just makes the game overall a lot more fun, and you're not playing it solo. So I would definitely recommend joining a clan if you haven't already. And my last tip that I'm going to give you in this video is to set yourself some small goals. Lots of small goals. You feel really, really good when you achieve them. So, you know, go for 199, go for tier 80 or tier 90 weapons. Set like yourself some nice small goals, and it'll really make you feel like you're progressing in the game and you're hitting all your targets. I know a lot of people have a long-term goal, such as hitting the max cape or completionist cape, that sort of thing, which is really good to have a nice long-term goal, but you need to understand that it is a long-term goal and it's not something that's going to happen overnight. Whereas if you set yourself lots of little small goals which are kind of more short-term things, then you can get them pretty quickly. Like if you go for a specific 99, you could get that in a few weeks if you're a new player and you're just going for it. Whereas if you're going for, you know, you want 200 mil in something or 120s, then that's going to be a lot longer of a time investment. So you need to be realistic with your goals when you're starting out. It's not to say these things aren't achievable, like you can achieve everything over time if you want. You could be 200 mil all with a trimmed completionist cape, but you need to be, like I said, fairly realistic about how long it's going to take you and what sort of stuff you can achieve in the short term, and you'll find the game a lot more enjoyable when you're hitting lots of little targets rather than getting burnt out like you might do if you just have one goal and it's one really long term goal. You're probably going to get burnt out if you've been going for it for a long time and you're still quite a long way away. Then yeah, you're going to burn out, you're going to lose motivation, and you're just going to not enjoy the game anymore. And that's the most important thing here, is enjoying the game. If you enjoy the game, then it doesn't matter what you do or how efficient you are or whatever. If you're enjoying the game and having fun, that is definitely the most important thing. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you did enjoy it and found it useful if you are a new player or someone who is just returning to the game. If you did find it useful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for future content. If you're not a new player and you happen to have watched this anyway, then if you have any other tips or anything else useful, don't forget to drop them in the comment section down below, and you might also be able to help out someone who's new to the game. Until next time guys, see ya.